Inspirational story of Jack Ma. Lessons from his journey to his success. The life narrative of a man who, essentially alone, has had a significant impact on China's whole economy and internet sector. His life is nothing less than a kindergarten-taught tale of Robert, the Bruce, and the Spider. That is Jack Ma's tale. Welcome everyone. In today's video, we're going to be looking at inspirational life story of Jack Ma. Lessons from his journey to success. The e-commerce behemoth Alibaba was founded by Jack Ma, who also owns stock in Alipay, a sibling business that operates on e-payments portal. With an estimated net worth of $25 billion and his company's recent $150 billion IPO filing, he is currently recognized as the richest man in China. Before we continue, please hit the bell icon to subscribe if you are new to this channel, so you won't miss the informative videos we release in the future. Inspirational life of Jack Ma. Lessons from his journey to his success. Given all of this, Jack Ma only has a 7.8% holding in Alibaba and a 50% stake in Alipay. Alibaba and Jack Ma, although are not household names out of China, you must know that Alibaba is valued more than Facebook and processes items more than eBay and Amazon combined. This is starting to sound like the tale of a privileged, haughty billionaire who has never seen the dark. However, don't be fooled by the figures you can see above. Anyone might be misled by them. Despite how straightforward it may seem, Jack Ma has faced several challenges in order to reach his current position. A real rags to riches tale that will inspire you even in your lowest moments. Jack Ma, the backstory. One of those self-made billionaires with modest beginnings is Jack Ma. In Hangzhou, in southeast of China, Jack Ma was born. He was born and raised in a communist China that was cut off from the West at the time, along with an older brother and a younger sister. His parents were traditional musicians and storytellers, and they didn't generate enough money in those days to be even somewhat categorized as middle class. When former US President Richard Nixon visited Hangzhou in 1972, the tourism industry in his city saw dramatic improvement, and Jack intended to take full advantage of the occasion. When Jack was younger, he spent his early mornings riding his bike to a neighboring park where he gave free English lessons to visitors. Jack had always desired to study English. Then he met a foreign girl who gave him the nickname Jack since she had trouble pronouncing his name. Jack earned $12 per month as an English teacher at Hangzhou Dianzu University after earning his bachelor's degree in the subject. Even before he obtained that degree and started teaching English, this is where things start to get more fascinating. Rejected, but not a failure. Jack Ma is a very fortunate man who just overnight became a billionaire. But it is safe to say that Jack Ma and rejections go hand in hand. You have no idea how many times this man has been turned down and unsuccessful. Jack Ma failed his primary school exams not once, but twice when he was young. During his middle school exams, he 3 times failed. After high school, Jack applied to institutions but failed the admission test 3 times before enrolling in Hangzhou Normal University. He even sent 10 letters and applications to Harvard University in an attempt to be accepted, but each time he was turned down. This only happened while he was in school. Jack tried and failed numerous times to find employment both during and after earning his bachelor's degree. Jack tried 30 times to get a job after spending 3 years to get accepted into a university. In his interview, he recalls when KFC came to China, 24 people applied for the position. 23 applicants were approved. The only other guy who wasn't was myself. He was one of the 5 candidates that applied for a position in the police department. And he was the only one who was turned down and told, "No, you're no good." Additionally, Jack Ma experienced failure in 2 of his earliest entrepreneurial endeavors, but that in no way prevented him from having bigger dreams. The resurrection of Jack Ma. When asked about his rejections in one of his interviews, he responded, "Well, I guess we have to get accustomed to it. We aren't very good." Jack Ma made the most of it by overcoming the hurt of rejection and viewing it as an opportunity to develop and learn. In 1995, Jack Ma visited the US for a government endeavor project linked to the construction of motorways after finally accepting all of his rejections and failures. Jack Ma was then given his first introduction to computers and the internet. Due to the expense of computers back then and the absence of the internet or email, computers were relatively uncommon in China. Beer was the first word he typed into the Mosaic browser, and it returned results from many nations, but nowhere did it provide any indication of China. Then he typed in China, yet not a single result appeared. He came to the conclusion that China's population needed to use the internet. After finally convincing 17 of his other pals to contribute to and work with him in his new e-commerce venture, Alibaba, the business officially launched from his flat. At first, Alibaba had no outside funding of any kind. However, in 1999, they raised $20 million from SoftBank and another $5 million from Goldman Sachs. The largest obstacle Jack Ma and Alibaba faced was earning the confidence of Chinese citizens that an online payment and package transfer system is secure. Jack will never forget this challenge. Despite never having written a word of code or sold anything to anyone, Jack Ma founded his first profitable business at the age of 31 and now heads one of the largest global e-commerce networks. The business continued to expand quickly, breaking out of its China-centric confines and moving around the globe. Alibaba has developed into the e-commerce behemoth that Jack Ma had envisioned for it, currently just trailing Walmart in terms of annual revenues. That's all for today's video. Feel free to share any helpful information in the comments below. Don't forget to like the video and to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any videos from our channel. Thanks for watching and see you all soon.